Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 3 of Opening Routes. This is Turbine, how to play Turbine, and I've actually taken out the actual in-game footage because I feel like it doesn't really add to the video. It's visually nice to see it in action, but it's actually better for you guys to learn just me taking it slow and teaching you this. Now, off the start, this is my route from C flag. From A towards C flag. I always come to this little head glitch here, and what you're looking for is guys running through the turbine to B. This is my initial cutoff spot. These are all the spots you're looking for. You especially have to watch this window and snipers up on the bridge. But what I'll do is I'll wait here for a little bit, see if anybody's coming. If that's all cleared out, I'll try to make my way onto B. You have to watch behind this rock because they do run that way. And usually this is how I will cap, and this is the position I'll cap it from. I'm kind of shielded right here. I can still see if anybody runs through the turbine, but I can also take a look to my right if need be. You also have to watch people jumping down from the ledge. After B is secured, I usually come to this rock right here, and I look underneath the bridge to see anybody coming out of their spawn. You have to watch and be careful for snipers because they come towards this direction heavily. They also lay down underneath the bridge, and if you come up into the spot, you will get picked off. Now, after I've cleared out this area, what I do is I fade right, I go into like a small head glitch, and I jump up. What I'm looking for is to get a better vantage point of people trying to go into the turbine. If no one's there, or if I take out one guy, I immediately dart up into the room and I attempt to cut off the right side. What I do is I aim down sight. Watch how I come around the corner, by the way. You hug the wall, you aim out, check the bridge, then you strafe out, check downwards. This is something you don't want to do right here. You can't leave your left side exposed. Don't just stand right here and aim down sight. Why? Because they can spawn on the left side, they can look down the bridge, and they'll pick you off. Instead, what you do is you strafe left like so, and then you strafe into this area here. I probably won't even really strafe out into the open right there due to snipers. I just kind of briefly check. I check the back spawn. If I see somebody there, I immediately duck down on the bridge, attempt to take them out. If I kill them here, I immediately run forward towards the spawn. Now I'm checking this rock to make sure no one's there. I check the spawn to see if they continue spawning here. If they continue spawning here, I'll go this way and I'll rotate back and forth around this giant rock by C flag. If they're not there, I make my way this way. I check over there by the car for spawns. I check over here and I go up into this spot over here and try to get to the other side of the map. That's how I would do my normal rotation. This is another example of a spot that I would go to. I don't use this too often, but I notice if a lot of people are camping on this side, what I'll do is I'll attempt to cut them off by coming up to this side. You notice I don't like to be obvious. I hate the obvious routes, which is why at the start of a game, I never go straight down to the B flag. I'll take an odd route to it. I don't want people predicting me, and I definitely want to be unpredictable and just really stealthy. But I would come here and just wait for people to turn the corner. If you hear somebody or know somebody goes up into this room next to you, this is another little spot you can jump up behind the rock. But if you notice that somebody comes around the corner on you over here by this rock, and they get up into this room, what you can do, jump back up here, what you can do is if you're sitting over here and you hear somebody, you can either do this, you could jump over the rock if you notice there's a lot of snipers and you can just, jump down on top of them, or you can risk it, make sure you check the window and snipers. If you see that they're coming down the left side and you don't want to risk exposing yourself, just run this way and jump up here. And that's how I would cut them off. You can surprise a lot of people by doing that. That's really effective. This is my route on the opposite side from C towards A flag. Like I said, I'm never obvious. I don't want to be obvious and just run straight up to the B flag. And I don't want to be obvious running straight up the right side where I have very little cover and the enemy oftentimes can beat me to the spot. What I do is I cut through the building and I immediately start aiming this way. Now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a sniper up top. So I always strafe to the left first. And I just briefly check visually, and then I'll check straight ahead to make sure no one's coming, because this is usually where one, maybe two guys max will come. If there's a sniper up top, I come to the left side of the rock and I alternate between looking left and looking down on B. If there is no sniper, what I do is I check straight, I check left, and I immediately look down behind this rock. Notice it's shielding my body from anybody coming up the left side. Don't jump down there, by the way. And I look for B, and I just make sure no one's capping the flag. I'll pick them off. If I successfully kill a couple people, I'll come this way. Actually, I won't come that way. I'll come around the far left. I'll check that head glitch over there. I'll immediately turn right and see if anybody's on top of the turbine. If this is clear, I will move forward a bit, and I'll check down here, make sure no one's camping behind the rock. If no one's there, or if I kill somebody, what I do is I strafe out, and then I take this piece of cover and I just wait for people to come out of their spawn towards me. Sometimes I could wait there up up towards 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how it's funneling out. And then I work my way up into the turbine from that point. Now, if that point is cut off and you can't jump down and take the route that I just showed, then you want to circle around the far left side where A flag is and just work your way over to this side. Make sure you check over here. They do spawn. This is the flank for it. Obviously, check down towards your right, and then bam, right there. Easily pick off the guy. This works a lot of times. The only times you really run into problems is when there's guys camping, like right where the A flag is. A lot of times people will head glitch the turbine and they'll wait for you, or they'll have guys facing backwards on top of the turbine facing the A flag and they'll see you, but most of the time they don't. This is an alternate route I take, and this is what I use to take out the people who head glitch right in the middle by the B flag, the obvious spot, the spot that I say I don't go to because it's too obvious. This is the area you can take them out from. You sit behind this rock and you can actually look into the turbine. They can't see you, but the problem with it is from straight ahead you can't see snipers because of the haze. There's also a lot of snipers on top of the turbine that have a huge vantage point on you. So what I would do is, if from that spot I kill somebody or I don't see anybody, I just move straight up into the turbine to avoid that long line of sight. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, let me know what map you would like to see next, and I'll catch you guys next video. I'm out. Peace.